everybody, welcome back to my channel. Now, as you can see from the title, this is my last unboxing of Cohorted for 2018. Now, last year's December box blew me out of the water. Wow, I was so impressed. I'll link it above. It was a great box. So I've got really high hopes for this month's box. I've not seen any spoilers whatsoever. I have kept myself under the radar because I'm just hoping for an early Christmas present. So let's dive in. So here we have this month's box. It is in the normal packaging. It always looks incredibly sleek. If you're interested in finding out about how much Cohorted costs, I will put links below to their website. It usually costs £35 a month, but they often have promotions and discount codes as well as opportunities when you sign up to get a free product. So go and check that out if you're interested, but for now, let's dive in. No way. No way. Oh my gosh. Okay. 1 second. So in each box to start with, you always get a edit, and it tells you on the front page about how much the box is worth. Now, I don't know if you can see that here, but this month's box is worth £120. It is reasonable in comparison to every other Cohorted box. They usually are always over £100 or about that in value. Last month's was especially expensive, but this month, yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay, so the first product we have is by a brand we have seen in Cohorted before. This is Sashazam. Now, we have had their hair care products before in the past, but this is a body wash. It's huge. It's 300 ml, so it's gonna last a really long time. So according to the description, it has jasmine and coriander in here, and I wouldn't have said the colour is a spicy citrus colour. It's kind of like a pale blue, but gosh, it does smell really nice. It kind of reminds me of like orange and nutmeg, but there is that definite jasmine undertone to it, which is just gorgeous. Yeah, I definitely would use that. It looks really nice and is worth £22. So next we have a product by Cover FX. We have had products by them before, including contour palettes, so I do kind of know the quality of their product. It wasn't something that I particularly loved in the past, but this product's got me sort of excited. So it is a pencil concealer. I've never had one of these, and it looks like a really pale colour. It's in light. I'm just gonna draw a big chunk on my hand. Oh my gosh, it's so buttery. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it's just there. So this is a perfect colour for me. Slightly more of a yellow undertone, but that is fine. So this has a recommended retail price for £16, and I definitely think this is something that I would reach for because you can use it in your waterline as well as to kind of repair any blemishes or sudden redness that appears on your face during the day, that kind of thing. Oh my god, this is the box that keeps on giving. I didn't even notice that this was a Too Faced lipstick. So this is Luxe Mini Too Faced lipstick. Oh, it's so cute. I didn't even know you could get lipsticks by Too Faced in this sort of size. It's adorable. So this is the shade Dolly Naked, and is a nice kind of peachy, creamy colour. It's very oh, what's the word I want to say? Buttery. Smells gorgeous as well. I bet it's going to be beautiful. So it has a value of £10. Yeah, definitely a perfect little present to put in my handbag. Okay, so next we have another high-end, really super duper value product. So this is by Chanel, and it is one of their stylos. So this is a brow pencil. Now, it is more of a taupey colour, which isn't necessarily my shade at the moment, but probably I could get away with using it in the summer. It has a spoolie on the bottom, which is always handy, and then you have a very pointed sort of pencil tip just there, which looks awesome. I'm just gonna scribble that on my hand. So it's just that middle one there for you. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so it's just a nice kind of buildable shade is what I would say, for a more natural brow, but £30 worth of value, so that is amazing. Okay, last but not least was the thing that caught my eye straight away when I opened this box, and it is a palette. Now, it is a cream contour palette. I don't know what it is about Cohorted, but they love their cream contour palettes, and this one is by my favourite brand of all time. I love Anastasia products. I think they are fantastic. I think I've got every single one of their palettes, for eyeshadows anyway, so yeah, let's just dive right in this and see what it looks like. Okay, so here we have the cream contour palette. It is in the shade medium and is worth £45. So on here you have got the shades Coral, Banana and Cream. Then you've got Cinnamon, Nutmeg and Ash Brown. They look beautiful. I am going to do a whole video review of this just because I think that no words can probably describe how amazing it is, and I just want to see how it works. I haven't been in the past a big fan of cream contour palettes just because I've always been disappointed with the quality and how heavy and cakey they felt, but I know it's going to be good. Ooh, so here we have a brief overview of all the products that we got in this month's Cohorted. I have to admit that this box has been fantastic. I am absolutely thrilled with what I've got this month. I think it's amazing value for money, and if you haven't checked out Cohorted before, I strongly recommend you do. There are some great products this month, and I'll definitely be doing a review of the contour palette. So that is my final review and unboxing of this year's Cohorted. We definitely will be continuing with Cohorted next year because I think sometimes their boxes are just such amazing value for money. I highly recommend them. Go and check them out if you haven't already done so, and if you have waited very patiently for the end of this video just to hear about the skincare ranges update from last month's products, then you're in for a treat. So I know so many of you have been asking me for an update on last month's special edition Cohorted skincare box, which featured one brand and a Samoan. Now, I have been using it non-stop over the past several weeks, and I have to say I have been quite impressed with the range. I'm going to talk you through some of the products that we were sent, not all of them because I haven't used all of them yet, but the three main products that I've been using and what my thoughts are on them. Okay, so the first product that I want to talk about is the moisturiser. So the moisturiser was 50 ml and full size, and I have been using it for the past couple of weeks. The consistency is actually really nice. It's not too thin and it's not too thick. It's definitely not as thick as my night creams, but not as thin as my normal day cream either, which I really like the fact that it is just kind of that in-between level, especially in the winter when you want that extra moisturisation. Now, as somebody who has really dry skin, I really value skincare that really hydrates your skin and isn't just kind of going through the motions of putting on a product and you're not seeing any direct results. I've definitely found over the past 2 weeks when I've been using this continuously that it has really helped through my dry T-zone, just kind of with any sort of flaky skin that I've had there. It's been really nice, and the fragrance is really refreshing as well. It's not quite as scented as some other skincare products that I've used in the past, but it has a really nice hydrating feel to it, and kind of when you apply it on the skin to start with, it feels a little bit like cooling, almost like you've put cucumber on your skin, and has that kind of very similar fragrance to it, which I just really love. and it just feels gorgeous. Like my skin just feels really moisturised, like it's locking in all that moisture. I just think it's a really good product. The next product that I'm going to talk about is the eye wrinkle cream. Now you can use this on fine lines and wrinkles across the rest of your face as well, and personally I haven't found this as good as my normal product that I use. I normally use the LMS eye repair treatment. I found that this is really nice. It is more like a cream that goes on the skin. It's like just more heavy. It kind of reminds me of the consistency of my night cream, but a little bit heavier than that. And it's definitely for night rather than during the day, just because it is very, very heavy. You definitely can put makeup over it without it wanting to pill and kind of pull off your face, but still has the same sort of fragrance as the so it doesn't really have any fragrance at all. It just goes on really, really nicely. It's very heavy, and you can definitely feel it working and doing things on your skin, but just not to the same level of my LMS gel night cream eye product that I use. So I definitely think I will continue to use it, but I don't know if I would repurchase this one per se. Okay, last but no means least is the serum. Now you can't really tell from the bottle, but I have actually been using this every day for about 2 weeks and it has barely gone down. There is just like the tiniest amount you need, and a little really goes a long way. I have been mixing in with the moisturiser. So I have been mixing it in with the moisturiser and just adding 1 drop into that, just to give it that extra boost. It is incredibly beautiful on the skin. It really feels quite luxurious. The fragrance is quite strong, is what I would say. It definitely has quite a sweet note to it, so if you're not a fan of sweet smelling products, it might not be one for you, but it does make your skin feel incredibly smooth and soft and supple. I've really enjoyed using it on my décolleté as well, just to kind of give my skin a little bit of extra something during these winter months. And yeah, I actually will be really sorry when this goes, because it is a beautiful product. So guys, that is everything from me. I hope you have enjoyed this bumper special edition episode of my Cohorted unboxing, and if you have, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you enjoyed seeing me do a quick snapshot pre-review of last month's items and you would like me to do that next year on each box, just give me a comment below. But for now, for Cohorted for 2018, that pretty much wraps us up. So guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you all next year. Bye bye.